Hello again. Just wanted to do a quick video here. Now, I'm friends with some who are involved with the Faithleaks.org. Now, many of us know that they started out as Mormon Leaks, and then they expanded, their website to involve leaked documents, elders' letters, and they had released court documents and stuff with the child abuse problem within Jehovah's Witnesses. I even submitted some stuff to them myself from our archives. But anyway, many of you may not know, but Watchtower is now going on after Faithleaks for them to take down all of these documents and literature and stuff that they have on their site. Now, this letter is 2 pages long. I'm going to go ahead and read it, but I am going to put this up on our website. This is the law office of Hobbs and Olson, and it's to Philip Brumley. We know he's one of Watchtower's head lawyers there at Patterson. Regarding Faithleaks.org. Dear Mr. Brumley, this office represents the Truth and Transparency Foundation, sponsor of Faithleaks.org. I have been forwarded a series of emails which you sent to my client on December 31st, 2018, in which you allege a number of alleged copyright violations. Now, we all know this isn't the first time. Watchtower's been doing this for years. Everyone who has a website that has anything on it, YouTube channels, anything they think is apostate and a threat. This is what they do. We dispute your contention that my client is reproducing and distributing Watchtower's intellectual property illegally and without authorization. As you undoubtedly observed when you visited the Faithleaks page, Faithleaks is a non-profit media organization which distributes documents for use by professional and citizen journalists for starting and expanding news reporting, public commentary, and criticism related to religion. Faithleaks neither seeks nor receives any remuneration for the information which it publishes. The documents which you reference in your emails were disseminated for purposes which fall under the fair use protection of the copyright law. As you may be aware, the district courts in the state of Nevada are well aware of their fair use doctrine and the defense found at 17 U.S.C.-107 for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, or research. For example, I would refer you to the opinion in Right Haven LLC versus Hone, USDC, Nevada, case number 2-11 CV 00050PMP-RJJ, document 28. While a portion of that opinion was vacated based upon the Ninth Circuit's affirmation of the lack of plaintiff's standing, the underlying rationale and reasoning of the case remains sound. As the court noted, non-commercial, non-profit use is presumptively fair. Then they have a citing from the Sony versus Universal City Studios. The next element addressed by the Nevada court was the extent to which the copyrighted work was a creative work. In the Hone case, the court found the work in question to be a combination of an informational piece with some creative elements. The work was distinguished from creative work in the realm of fictional stories, song lyrics, or Barbie dolls. I would assume that you and those who follow the Watchtower Society would not consider these various lectures of faith to be this type of creative work that the copyright laws are intended to protect. The extent to which the third factor of the fair use analysis may be applicable is somewhat unclear. You have referenced a number of alleged infractions, some of which are partial use and some of which do include the entire work. Nonetheless, the amount published is consistent with the purposes for which Faithleaks has published the selections, and wholesale copying does not preclude a finding of fair use. The last factor, and perhaps the most critical factor which supports my client's entitlement to fair use, is the fact that my client's publications does not impact the potential market for or value of the copyrighted work. My client's use is indisputably non-commercial, and where a use is non-commercial, a challenge requires that the use is harmful or negatively impacting the market for your copyrighted work. Well, yeah, this would do this to Watchtower because it's going to wake Jehovah's Witnesses up, and it's going to prevent those in the general public, if they see this, from studying and becoming a Jehovah's Witness. So it is going to impact Watchtower. But see, isn't that what all of us do? We're cutting off the food supply. We're trying to wake those that are in up to the fact that they've been lied to and that they're in a cult. The fact that these documents appear on a website devoted to news reporting, public commentary, and criticism related to religion is not likely to interfere with the market for Watchtower's materials to its followers. But like I said, it does cut the food supply off. In light of all the foregoing, this is great. My client declined your request that they remove the materials in question. While I invite you to respond to this analysis, it is not likely to change my client's position that the material which is published for a legitimate public purpose and falls within the fair use doctrine of the copyright laws. Undoubtedly, you are aware that a challenge to the propriety of the postings in question would only result in additional attention to the materials on my client's site and elsewhere. So they're basically saying, if you make a big deal of this, guess what? We can turn this into a media circus, and all of us are going to be bringing this to the attention of the general public and make you guys look like idiots. The litigation which you would bring to suppress the dissemination of this information would backfire by bringing more attention to it. Isn't that what I just said? You should also anticipate that the discovery required to establish my client's fair use defense would undoubtedly lead to an exploration of the locations in which the information has been and the circumstances under which it has been disseminated by your organization and others. What is currently posted on a relatively obscure website would become news in multiple media sources relating to religion as well as copyright law. Yeah, it would. And then all of us ex-members and activists would be plastering it everywhere, which we're going to do anyway. I trust and assume that you will agree it is the best that both parties simply go their own way rather than litigating the appropriateness of my client's use of the documents in question. Very truly yours, Hobbs and Olson. I love it when these lawyers basically kick Watchtower in the backside. So, hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. And like I said, I'm going to put the link down below to our website that has this PDF. You all have a great day. Bye.